Hello you lot, welcome back to my little channel Sarah Selection. Sarah here with a little LIDL haul. Hope you're all well. The grand total today was, if you can see, it's doing a really bad job at focusing, 57, can you see that? 57.44. Not a great job on the focus, but it is what it is. The first item I purchased was one of these light macchiato chilled coffee drinks, so an iced latte basically, and that was a grand total of 55p. You will hear a little bit of rustling as I check the prices, because I don't know all the prices, and I have to keep referring to it. So it is what it is. So the first item I've got is, I'm going to go from the receipt actually, instead of each item having to look it up and waste precious time. 2-in-1 laundry gel. Back there, that's a lavender. Is it lavender? Yep, lavender and chamomile, or chamomile if you're American. That was $2.39. A volume shampoo. I think you're here. Thickening shampoo. Sorry, that's my condish. That was $1.19. This is upside down, I believe. This condish was also $1.19, and it's UV Colour Protect. I nearly got two of these, the thickening, because my hair is quite fine, but I thought, protect the old colour. There's a bit of colour on there still, I expect, and you can't really go wrong. Big pot of cherry. That's here, and that is 95p. One quick thing I forgot to mention at the beginning, this is a shop for my delightful mother, predominantly for her. All the meat stuff is for her. So I'm going away to Sussex and she hasn't got much in. I thought I'd get her a few meaty things for her and the dogs. And then the odd bit is mine, which I will clarify in a minute. So cherry pot, we'll be sharing that. We both love a good old cherry yogurt. Oh yes, can't go wrong. Done the macchiato, a beauty shot of collagen. What on earth is that? Oh, it's this thing here. So it's a collagen shot, and it is berry flavour, and it's meant to be a drink with a bit of collagen in. I don't know how that works, if it actually does work, but 99p, I thought, I always like trying new drinks, can't really go wrong with that. Mackerel fillets, these are really, when you're on the bare bones of your ass, down at the end of the budget, about to, waiting for payday, and you're looking at the back of the cupboard and you need to find something to nibble on. My mother loves these, from the olden days, that sort of generation loved that kind of thing. So she's got skinless and boneless mackerel fillets in tomato sauce, and then in spring water, and they were both 79p, so that's pretty good. And I've got oat milk, which is, where have you gone? Are you standing up or are you lying down? Where's my freaking oat milk? Oh, that is hidden over here, and that was, see, I've lost my place already. You couldn't make it up, could you? That was £1.09. Now, this is totally against my principles, but my mother loves lamb. I would never eat lamb if I was a meat eater. I'd be a hypocrite if I ate other meat, I suppose, but particularly lamb. It's like, oh, please, but she loves it so much. And I got her slow-cooked lamb shank with a mint gravy sauce. She'll probably complain about it and say it's not good enough, and she'll want the expensive, Waitrose or M&S ones, but I've made the effort. $4.49. And then chicken frankfurters, which the dogs will love, and they know I've got them already. They've already sniffed the bag, and that was $1.99. Masdar, what on earth is that? Oh, cheese. This is, I thought that looked delish. I mean, quite frankly, you're lucky I didn't eat these on the way back, and I was determined not to touch anything and have it all in the haul. But these, I can just eat these from the packet. So they're sweet and nutty. Anything else about them you need to know? Full fat, semi-hard cheese. Semi-hard, that sounds really rude, doesn't it? Minimum 48% fat in dry matter. So not one for the diets, but I'll enjoy it. I'm not going to lie, because I can use them for work lunches. And they were $1.89. Not cheap, but, it is what it is. And then I've got 4 rices here, which were all 49p. Lime and coriander. A basmati. Another basmati down there. And coconut. Does that sound delish? In 2 minutes. You can't go wrong. You can have those with beans. You can have them with lentils. My mother can have them with chicken. The dogs can have, well, they can't really have the lime and coriander, but they can have the basmati. So for the whole family, really, on the whole. if that makes any sense. Then I have premium, apparently, toilet roll. And am I a weirdo? I'm actually not embarrassed, but I really don't like buying loo roll. I hate spending money on things like loo roll, but I don't mind buying it from really cheap places like Lidl and Aldi. Well, not as cheap as it used to be honest, but you know, reasonably priced. And that was £1.45. Yes, correct. Then there's a chicken and tomato. It's a sort of pasta bake, chicken and tomato pasta bake, penne pasta in a delicious tomato sauce with cooked chicken topped with grated cheese, and it's a taste of Italy apparently, and chef select. All it serves 3, so I reckon my mother will get 2 good meals out of that with a bit of green veg on the side. And that was £3.99, so not really bad actually. Chicken breast, I always forget. I always think, what on earth is that? I don't remember buying that. That must be one down here. So this is cheese and leek chicken gratin. Terrible French pronunciation, but I've made the effort, so there you go. And that was £3.49, and I think if she has that with the rice, again, if she has a friend over, or that could last for a couple of meals, or she could share it with the dogs, but obviously dogs can't eat leeks, if you know dogs. Certain things that are poisonous for them. Then chicken Kiev, or we meant to call it Kiev now, I'm not quite sure. 2 garlic and herb chicken Kievs. I actually have a Ukrainian friend, so I will check with her what she prefers us to call it. I know some places call it Kiev or Kiev instead of Kiev, but anyway, those were £3.99. Then pork mince. I bought this for the dogs, and my mother's now said, oh, I can't really have pork mince, Sarah, it's not very good for them. And I bought that, quite frankly, because it was a cheap one to have in the back of the freezer for an emergency, but it was £2.59, thought it was quite good. Then I've got some parsnips, and that's for my mother's horse. She's a lucky, lucky horse. She loves her nibbles, she really does. The whole family likes to eat, to be honest. 75p, so that's a bit of a barg. Then these dog treats, my dog turned her nose up at them, but my mother's dog likes them. And these dog treats are duck, peas and cranberries, superfood apparently, and they were on special offer. They were £1.49. Then this is like the this is a not raison d'etre. What am I going on about? This is the pinnacle, I suppose. Apart from the brownies, you wait till you see the brownies. Actually, a little peek. Oh, anyway, smoked cheese slices with jalapeno, spicy and smoky. 10 slices. Oh, I got so excited I lost the price. £2.19. £2.19, so 21p or so for each slice. Not cheap actually, is it, for Lidl, but they will be delish. And I could eat the whole frigging packet without hesitation, to be quite frank with you. And I'll probably have about 4 in my pita breads. Good segue, because pittas are the next thing for work tomorrow. 50 blooming p. So although I think that the odd thing has gone up in price, I think some things, the prices they keep very, very low. I think 50p for 6 pita breads, I think you can't go wrong. Or as Lisa would say, you can't go wrong. But that's a bargain, isn't it? I love, love, love bread. I'm not going to lie, I could go on about it forever. I love bread. I love carbs, I love bread. In particular, brown. Oh, I love it. And, you know, bargain, 50p. Then next for the dogs, I found some really energetic. Now I've seen the food I like. Honestly, I am actually getting quite excited, because as soon as I've stopped filming, I will be stuffing my frigging face, not gonna lie. Anyway, lean beef steak mince, 5% fat. That was £3.99. I would say Sainsbury's do a similar one for a similar price, so not a great bargain, but it's fine. Thought it'd be nice to try at Lidl today. Then I've got a couple of avos. Love me an avo. Oh, I love them. A certain generation would say, well, that's why you can't afford to buy a house, because you have avocados and Netflix. But I don't have Netflix actually, so there. But anyway, be a bit cheeky today, aren't I? Avocado, there's something like £1.49. Oh my gosh, where have they gone? £1.49 exactly, £1.49. Then I blame Live It Like Lauren for this, her channel. If you've watched Live It Like Lauren, let me know. If you haven't watched her, give her a watch. She's fabulous. She got me into, and I blame her entirely, she got me into Lidl chocolate brownies. If you know, you know. If you haven't tried them, go and try them. They're so rich but light. They're so chocolatey. So sweet, but not too sweet. They're small, but they're just perfect, and they hit the spot. Quite frankly, I could eat both of those, but I'm gonna be really good. My mother knows I bought two, so we've got one each. So if I eat two, she'll know that I've stuffed my face with both of them. Shouldn't have one, but let alone two. But anyway, they were 85p each, so 170 for both. Then I have, oh, I do actually have some moist, I know people hate that word, toilet tissue to wipe the old batty with, but I've left that in the car for my next house sit. So anyway, I've got some wet wipe things for the backside, and they're in the car. 189, so I'm sorry I haven't got those today. I might take a picture and put it on my community post. You never know, you might get lucky. Next I have, oh, I love these, Marmite rice cakes. If you know, you know. I used to freaking hate Marmite when I was young, and I think it's just the quantity of it, like someone chucked a load of a bit of toast with no butter, and it was revolting. And oh, it was horrible. And now I find a little bit on toast with butter and a bit of cheese on top, and then Marmite flavoured anything, like rice cakes, peanuts, cashew nuts, you can get it at Waitrose. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, that was $1.49. I got some, that's for me. Then Callow Protein lentil cake things next to them for my mother. I was meant to get her actual rice cakes, but that was the nearest thing I could find. $1.49. I'd actually quite like to try those. I love anything to do with lentils. I love lentils. I really do. They're so good for you, and they're just, oh yeah, can't go wrong. Dogs like them as well, but I'm not sure they're meant to eat them. Anyway, the next thing is fine green beans, and that is for something I'm cooking tonight for us, and that $1.49. The whole family loves these again. So my mother and I will eat these, and the dog will be begging for them. And oh, you can't eat your beans in peace in this house, but it is what it is. Then we have microwavable potatoes, because I can't be asked, there they are, to cut up potatoes and cook them myself over the hob. You couldn't make it up, but I cannot, frankly, one cannot be asked, okay. So, Herbie baby potatoes, they're so cute. 99p. Then I've got Q10, wherever you are, night cream. So it's this thing here. Anti-aging firming cream, apparently. I think we all need a bit of that, don't we? Prevents and minimises wrinkles. I think preventing wrinkles is a bit late now for that one. I think that ship has sailed. But anyway, SPF 15. And people keep saying you must have SPF in your cream as well as your makeup. You know, we all we're all underestimate how much SPF we need, really. Forgot anything else? Oh, that's it. So I include all the rices, didn't I? And actually, I've got two of the rice prices wrong, apparently. The lime and coriander rice and the coconut rice here were actually 65p each. These two, the basmati's 49p, basmati 1, basmati 2, and these two 65p each. So all in all, I forgot what it was already. Is it 57.44? Yes, 57.44. So I'm just going to give you a final pan. So let me know what you think. If you think that's a decent amount of shopping. I mean, I remember, I'm not going to go on about it, but the olden days when I were but a youngster. No, seriously, honestly, about 10 years ago, I think that would have been 30 quid. 35 quid maybe. Definitely not quite 40, being Lidl. Lidl was so cheap, and Aldi. And quite frankly, the prices match the big guns now, don't they? Like, they've gone past the Morrisons and the Tesco, I think, and near enough Sainsbury's. So, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back on film soon. You really didn't want to see the state of me today. My hair, I've chucked in this hair mask and it looks like an oil slick. I look so greasy haired. Honestly, you couldn't make it up. But I will be back on camera, delighting the masses soon. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.